What's happening, all you beautiful people? Pentagon Challenge back in the building. And listen, I know I said I was going to do a transfer special, but we still at Al Salam, and there's not much I can actually do in terms of transfers. We did do a little bit of transfers, but I didn't feel like it was enough to give a whole episode on just a transfer special. So instead, we're going to the start of the new season. I will bring you up to speed with everything that's happening in the league so far and everything that happened during the transfer season. We lost two very key players in the transfer season. That's the joys of semi-pro football, I guess. Anyway, hit subscribe, get notified. Let's get into the game. So we are in the game now. It looks like we signed a lot of players, but in reality, we signed a lot of reserve players. I'm going to talk about some of the key players that have left the club. And the first one, probably the biggest loss that we've got, is William Kamasi here, the Solomon Island player. He was feeling homesick. I tried to see if I could sign another Solomon Island player. Nobody wanted to come to me. So I guess he just went back to the Solomon Islands to play for Wanigu all the way there. I mean, he was a good player for us. Really, really good player. He's on a permanent contract with, well, he's not actually. He's on a 25 appearance. He's actually getting less playing for Solomon Islands, but he wanted to leave, and there's not much we could do about that. The other big one that we lost is our goalkeeper in Nawaf Al-Sulami. He's out the building. We have found a replacement for him. This one is a big blow. He was quite instrumental to us getting promoted last season with 32 conceded and 7 clean sheets in 25 games. 31-37 overall in all competitions. He was actually pretty good for us. It does hurt a little bit. Other notable players that have left is Al Harabi, our left-sided centre-back. It was another big blow for us, but one that we can deal without, if that makes sense. Al Balawi, our backup striker, he's out the building as well. He's gone off to Al Safa. And then a couple of other Saeed Al Fatah, our backup left-footed centre-back, he's out the building, as well as Al Shari, a basically sixth choice centre-back that we had at the squad. Not going to miss him too much. And then lastly, Al Khatani, who was so far down the pecking order as a centre-back, I didn't really bother wasting much cry over him. And then lastly, Al Bertrand, our 32-year-old striker that never really played much for us, was a good backup player. But like I said, we have replaced a couple of the players. We'll start with Al Johani. He's come into as a backup centre-back. Very good young back we found. Al Mutari, a centre mid. He's the replacement for Kamasi. I like the looks of him a lot and expect to see him a lot in the game. Al Sharani, another centre-back for the middle to just help Mazariki out in the centre of the defence. Then we've got, we're going to go with Al Dosari, another centre mid. Can also play centre-back. I liked him. Can play left-footed centre-back, which is also very good. And that's pretty much where you'll probably find him most of the season. And then we got a new goalkeeper in, all the way from Algeria, in Fatah Toumi. He's on loan, and he is very, very good. In fact, I think he could be, if we can manage to sign him permanently next season, because he is currently on a full-time contract, I see, of £60 per week. I'm hoping if we get promoted, we can go professional and give him a proper contract. And then one person that I just signed mainly for the vibes. If you get the name reference, we can be friends. Mohammed Al Hassan has come in. Like I said, I signed him for the vibes. The striker can play left wing. Probably won't play too much, but I like him. I like him. As a left-footed striker, he's probably what we needed, because we needed a backup to Sora, and I feel like he is the man to do that. In terms of the league, of course, we have been drawn into Group D in the 3rd division. Like the 4th division, you go through a group stage, but this time there's only 4 groups. And going into the 2nd division, 2 out of the 4 teams will go up. So there is a playoff. It is basically a finals playoff that you go to, and then it goes to just a normal league, where we'll look to hopefully come away with that next season. That's where we want to be. In terms of media prediction, we're all the way down in 15th. There's a couple of teams in our group that are ranked higher than us. We were at one stage in the 30th, so I think with the goalkeeper signing, we actually went higher up on there. Our dream players, according to the list, or key players, is, of course, Yaha, our captain, on the left-hand side. And then we've got to scroll all the way down to Sora, our backup striker. I've looked at trying to sign players. It's just hasn't been enough for us to actually progress forward in the game so far. But with that being said, we do have King's Cup action. We're taking on Al Agar today. They are in the 4th division, the league that we just came out of. And we're going to take on Al Mujazal, who are one of the teams ranked above us in the league this season. And in fact, we're even going to go to Majma'aha to go see their stadium and maybe see where they are in the world in this league. They were at one stage in the yellow league and have just progressively dropped so far down to the 3rd division. They managed to get back to the 2nd division at one point, but they're sitting in the 3rd division for the last couple of years. This season, I really want to have a good King's Cup run because we do need the money. You can see we currently negative 176,000. We have 0 in the wage budget. The original budget was £2, by the way. That's what they gave us for this season to sign players. And you can see we are quite ahead of the wage budget. But the problem is we don't have a good enough reputation and no one really wants to come to our squad. I have been looking for other jobs around. There is a new Chinese job. And wow, okay, 48 million. I'm going to apply for it anyway. I applied for I can't apply for that one, but I applied for the Hero League, the Indian League. We haven't heard back from them. I probably won't take this job because I don't really want to go to India. I feel if I leave the Saudis, it's either going to be for Japan, I will take China, and maybe Iran. I think those would be the 3 nations that I would pick in order to try and win the Champions League. I feel like it is probably one of our best chances is to win it in one of those leagues, mainly because they're probably the best leagues in Asia. So that's where we'll be looking at. So just to show you, if we go to the Chinese league, this is the league. So, I mean, Qatar and Korea are above them as well. So maybe you might look at Qatar or Korea. But yeah, I feel like we can look at some of the past winners of the AFC Champions League. You can see it's been dominated by Saudi and Japanese teams. Realistically, I suppose that's where we go. There's a Korean team in there. There's a Chinese team in there. So they have won it. Ulsan's won it as well in Japan. So that's always nice to see. Pohang Steelers. Are they from... They're from Korea. I thought they were from Thailand for a second. But yeah, so generally, I suppose Korea, Japan. I'll throw in China just for the sake of throwing China. We've had some UAE teams come up there as well. So Sydney Wanderers have won it as well. Man, maybe Australia might be an option. But anyway, that is for another day. We have got a match today. We're taking on Al Agar at home in the King's Cup. It is a big game for us that we definitely want to win. This is the team that is going to start this game. Tumi in goals, our new goalkeeper. Asal Abed on the right, Al Mazariki and Matawa. You should be familiar with those back 3. They were pretty much the back 3 from last season. Al Balawi on the right and Yaha on the left. Again, the same from different. In fact, it's the same team from last season, except for Al Mutari has come in as the center DM and the goalkeeper. On the bench, we do have a couple of players that we can potentially bring in. And I think this is the squad that's going to go take on Al Agar. I'm expecting a victory. They are a division below us. Hopefully, we can pull the victory. And we have a kick-off highlights. Starting with Al Mazariki, bringing it from the back to Awagi. Awagi, Mazariki, such great players that we had for last season. We're hoping they can do the step up to this division. Pulls it back, and that was a first-time shot from Mutari, our attacking or defensive midfielder, pulling up at the edge of the box. Throw-in time. We know Mazariki's got that nice long throw on him. He's come in there, brings it across from Al Mutawa. Al Karni brings it into the box. Hamden just heads it over the top. Goal kick for the opposition. Saeed bringing it forward to Al Dosari. Al Bishi going long. Can't find his man, and Al Karni will bring it forward. Has Yaha on the overlap. Doesn't want to use him. Goes to the box instead. Awagi is there. Fahad Al Karni with the assist. Awagi with the goal. How often have we seen that in the past? The two wingers connecting beautifully in there. The fact that you have 2 strikers turning in, and the wing on the right had to come in, probably the shortest man on the field, and he found the header in Al Nzenzi's goal. It is 1-0 in the first 13 minutes. Al-Balawi to Al-Mutawi. Abed. Trying to bring it forward now is Al-Balawi. Back to Abed. Looking for options. Goes to the middle to Awagi. Goes all the way back. This is patient. This is good. This is nice. This is what we want. Awagi, faked the pass there. And he's come down to the byline. Goes back to Al-Balawi. You can cross it. Goes short to Abed. Back to Awagi. Mutawi goes for the shot. Good block from the defender. Abed now again. Balawi. Awagi. They're trying to break that defense down. Get the cross in. Balawi gets the crossing. Sora on the back post. Sora Mochizuki gets his first goal of the season. And that's how we start off the game. This is a beautiful little cross from Al-Balawi. It was a clever little back pass from Awagi. And then Mora running back from the ball. Jumped up. Turned his head. Bob's your uncle. It's 2-0. Mazuruki with the long throw. Or sort of. Mazuruki tips it up and Sora on the back post. It's 3. There we go. Sora with his second goal of the game. A second header from him. Mazuruki was kind of faked a long throw and just bounced it in front of Maltawa. I don't think it was the smartest move, but it worked out. Mazuruki picks up an assist. Al-Enzi puts his hands in shame as the ball hits the back of the net again at his near post. Half-time, it is 3-0. I'm not going to make any subs. We're going to go straight on into the second half. All right, we're going to make some swaps. 63 minutes in. Some players looking a little bit tired. Some players not playing well. Hamden not playing great. We're going to bring in Al Hassan to play there. I'm going to swap those two around. Sora's actually a bit on his right foot, so let's see if he can pop in the hat-trick. Yaha not playing great as well. I didn't put on my backup left back. Hamden, I'm going to give him a rest. Dosari, no, you know what, actually, Mutawa is not playing great. We're going to bring on Dosari to play there. They're both Al Dosaris. Well, that's going to be fun, isn't it? And then also Al-Karni can come off for Al-Balawi. So we've got two we've got an M Al-Balawi and another M Al-Banawi. Are they both Mohammed? I legit think they're both actually... he's Mashari and Mohammed. Okay. I might change one of them just to Mohammed. Are these Al-Dosaris also named the same? Are they actually named the same? Oh my goodness. Okay, one's Ahmed. I think we'll just call him Ahmed then. I'll sort that out next time. But yeah, they'll make those 2 swaps or 3 swaps and get back to the game. As we approach the end of the game, they're passing the ball around at the back, trying to just maybe salvage something, but they've given the ball away. Al-Balawi bringing it forward. He's got Al-Hassan with him. Mohammed Al-Hassan. That's his first goal for the club on his debut. Literally bought him because of his name, and he's just put in a cracker of a goal. Beautiful pass here from the substitute Al-Balawi to find the other substitute in Al-Hassan. And that was just brilliantly done. Mohammed Al-Hassan with the 4th goal, marking off a brilliant debut for him. That's the end of the game. 4-0 up. Mohammed Al-Hassan, Sora with 2 goals, and Awagi with a goal as well. Nice to see Balawi and the other Balawi both picking up assists, as well as Mazuruki and Karni all with assists. Fantastic way to start off the season. A good Kings Cup victory. It was a victory that we expected. We're now going to take on a little bit harder opposition, a team within our league predicted to finish higher than us in Al Mujazzal. We'll see you back in a bit. What's happening, people? We're back for the match against Al Mujazzal. One bit of news we need to talk about. We've lost another player before transfer deadline, and another very good player in Mohammed Al-Balawi, our wing back on the right. This man was so good for us last season. 21 played, 5 goals, 2 assists, 6.98. He's gone to a team in the same division as us, to Al Shaib, a professional team. Couldn't compete against them. Fortunately, what's his contract like? I didn't even look. He's on a full-time contract for £30 a week, so earning a little bit less, but I guess full-time contract, meaning he trains in. But we did get a replacement in time, luckily. Salah Lajami. Probably not as good. Dosari will definitely start ahead of him, but he is a decent enough backup prospect. We got him for basically nothing, £5 a week. and he gets £1 every time he's not used as a substitute. So not losing too much money on him or too much sleep on him. Let's go find the King Salim bin... That's my stadium. No, it's not. Al-Aziz Sportsman in Majama. That's where we're going, guys, to the Al Majama Sports Center. I didn't have to Google it. I know exactly where I am in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, this is the town there. It's not that far from us. We're quite close, in between Burada and Riyadh, sort of in between. We're going to zoom in here. We're going to have a look at the stadium. It's all the way at the bottom part of the city. There we go. We're going to have a look at that. There's the stadium. There's a youth hostel next door, so that's where we're probably staying for that. There's the Secondary Industrial Institute and Branch, whatever that is. Riyadh Institute is also there. Can we look at the stadium? Is there a dot? I mean, there's no dot in the stadium. We can look at the playground area, I guess. Is there a playground area? Oh, at night we can see the playground area. That's cool. We can't look left or right. We can only look straight. It's one of those. I think they were all like that, were they? Yeah, they were all like that. They can't look at it. We can go here. Maybe we can have a glimmer on the right-hand side. I mean, that's all we're going to get. Not great, but we can see it from the top, I guess. So that's always nice. Is there... We can see air quality if we want, but no, we'll just stick to satellite. So there we go. That's where we're going today, guys. Hopefully it's a good one. We'll see you in the match. And we start off our first Division 3 match with a goal. They didn't even give me time to commentate on that one. He literally just stepped at it. And Mutari has just scored a free kick. Our first free kick from open play. I think that you guys have ever seen. I think I might have scored one off camera, but that is absolutely brilliant. Mutari, basically the natural replacement of Kamasi. That was brilliantly done. Another opportunity coming in. Back post. What a volley from Sora. It's 2-0 in 10 minutes. A team that is possibly ranked higher than us. I didn't look at the latest ones after the transfer window closed, but we have absolutely been brilliant in the first 10 minutes of the game. Beautiful to see. All right, coming up to the 33rd minute, a long throw. It gets pulled down in the box. Al-Karani is fouled in the box. I think he was in the box. I haven't checked up the updated penalties. Yami and Sora probably are still best penalty kick takers. I don't know why Hamden is there. He's terrible at penalties. We'll put Al-Yami and Mutawa. But Sora will take this penalty, I think. He is our best penalty kick taker on the field at the moment. Only have 5 penalties, so that's always fun. Sora steps up. Sora puts it in the back of the net. 3-0 before halftime. And is Sora... Is this his season? That is my question. Is this Sora's season? That was beautiful. That was actually a very good penalty kick. Al-Gamdi had no chance there. We picked up an injury. Awagi is out. What is it? Thigh injury. Hopefully not too serious. Yami will come in there. We've been training Yami as a winger for the season. We did bring in Mazaruki, the other Mazaruki striker from last season, and Mohammed Al-Hassan to be the strikers. Al-Yami with the corner to Hamden. Back to Al-Yami. Bit of a hard pass to Al-Yami, but he's picked it up in actually quite a good spot. Al-Yami takes the shot, and Al-Yami puts his first goal of the season. It's 4-0 before half-time. Write this game off. It's done. Is this a foreshadowing of the season? 2 games, 8 goals. And this one still has 45 minutes to go. Half-time is up. They haven't had a single shot on target. We are doing absolutely brilliant. Not going to change anything. Just going to tell the boys I'm happy. And let's go to the second half. Guys are looking a little bit tired out there. Mutawa is looking tired. Yahan looking a bit tired as well. I forgot to bring on my left back as well. Mutawa is looking not great. We're going to bring on Al-Dasari to play there. The other Al-Dasari. Elsewhere, Hamden will come off. Actually, Sora is going to come off. Mohammed Al-Hassan is coming on there. Sora's looking a little bit tired. Mutari also looking a little bit tired. Don't have my other center DM on the bench, which was a bit of a mistake on my side. Two players that I need to take off, and I don't have players for them. You know what? Al-Dasari will give Lajami his debut as well. And I know I didn't need to do 3 subs, but I decided to do the 3 subs. Yaha with the throw deep in our half. Playing it out from the back. Al-Dasari goes across to Tumi. Good ball through to Motari. He's got some space, and he finds Dasari with even more space. Brings it forward to Al-Karni. As Yaha ahead of him. Al-Hassan, who scored on his debut. Yaha brings it back to Al-Karni. Brings it back. Ahmed Hamdan is off the mark. That's goal number 5. Our Egyptian gets involved in the goal scoring as well. Beautiful ball there. Al-Hassan found the back pass to Yaha, had the space. Al-Karni made the opportunity, pulled it back. And Hamdan, easy tap-in finish for goal number 5. We're looking good, guys. We're looking very good. It's going to make another swap. Al-Mutari is going to come off. He is looking absolute time. I'm going to bring on Al-Jahani. I know he's a centre-back, but we'll move him there. And then we'll move Abil to the left-hand side. He can sort of play on the left-hand side. So there's that. I decided we need to make that swap as well. I think it's also Al-Jahani's debut. Abid playing on the other side now. Mazariki to Abid. Goes over the top looking for Hamdan. He's pulled it back. That's his second of the game. That's 6-0 now. We are absolutely on fire, ladies and gentlemen. 6-0 up. And you know what? They ranked us 15th best team in Saudi Division 3. I'll say they can go and eat that. We're 6-0 up in our opening game. Right offside, apparently. He was onside. The yellow line is him, and that was very much onside. And a good finish. Really good finish from him. Al-Mujazzal with the free kick. Safi. Kone trying to bring it forward. Back to Safi. Good ball across to Al-Jahani. Takes the shot and not even near the target there. It went out by the corner flag. That's how bad their shot was. I mean, 1 minute left. It is game over. It is done. We absolutely dominated this game. Outdid our XG by 3. 6-0 in the end. And more importantly, our second clean sheet of the season, albeit only 2 games. There we go. Top of the table. 4 goal difference already. I actually want to just check. Was Al-Mujazi ahead of us after the transfer market closed? Yeah, they were ranked 4th. I thought they were actually about 7th, but 4th. There we go. That's how much we overperformed in that game. We actually dropped to 16th after the transfer market closed because we were 13 at 33-1. We dropped to 50-1 on that one. But hey, those odds don't matter. Someone's going to make some money off of us when we go through. When we're coming back, I was going to come back for the next Kings Cup game because, like I said, I do want to have a deep Kings Cup. Al-Wadi is a team we should be beating. They're in the 4th division. We're a division above them. So I feel we're going to come back for the next Kings Cup game, whatever be it is, and maybe a Tawik game. We always hated them for no reason whatsoever, and then they just stole our players, or at least tried to steal all our players every damn season. I don't think they ever actually signed any of our players, did they? I don't think they actually did. No, I just hated them just for the sake of hating them, I guess. But yeah, maybe we'll come back for that. I don't know when we'll come back. We'll see. We will absolutely see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you tell your friends, parents, grandparents, and lovers, and haters, and every else in between. We'll be back for another episode soon. Your boy, the Vaslap, is out of here. Peace and chicken grease.